Hello and welcome. My name is Sue from Cordery Yoga, and thank you for joining me today on what is actually a beautiful day out there. So are you feeling a little bit stagnant, a little bit don't really know what to do with yourselves, thinking that maybe you should start a fitness program because we're in January? Not quite sure what to do, where to start? Well, hopefully I can help you. Now, I personally love January. You might think that's a bit odd to say that, but in actual fact, I think it's a beautiful month. We're past the shortest day, so actually the mornings and the evenings are getting slightly lighter. Nature is really busy. You've got those beautiful snowdrops popping up through the earth. You've got the trees, if you look at them, swelling with their buds, ready to burst in those first few warm days of spring. So lots to be thankful for in January. And as I say, also lots of new starts for lots of people in January. Now, we don't like change. We're not good with change, but change should be seen as an opportunity. So hopefully this is an opportunity for you to start your fitness journey wherever that may take you. So I'm only going to do a small, short flow, about 10 minutes or so, just to get your body moving, get your body awake, get your mind settled, but also moving and aware of how you feel in your body. So start with me. Come to the top of your mat. You don't actually need a yoga mat. If you don't have one, don't worry. Just come to standing wherever is comfortable for you. So I'm going to be at the top of my mat. You're going to place one hand on your heart. So right hand on your heart, left hand just cradled on your lower back, on your sacrum. Just take a minute to settle. Adjust your feet if you need to. Become aware of your breath so you can feel as you breathe in, your chest rises. And as you exhale, try and breathe out from your lower back so your abdomen comes back towards your spine. And just gently close your eyes for a moment so that you can become even more aware of your breath. Closing your eyes draws you inwards so that you can become aware of what's happening in your body and how you feel today. Give yourself a moment to consider how you feel today. You just breathe naturally, no control, just your inhalation, feeling that chest rise, and your exhalation out through your lower back, feeling your belly coming back towards your spine. Two more like that, just being aware, feeling your body, feeling if you have any tight spaces you might like to work into today. Last breath. Exhale out through that lower back. And breathe in, and as you exhale, release your hands, open your eyes. Take your arms up, palms to touch. Clasp those fingers, reverse those palms, stretch up tall. Breathe in, and as you exhale, bend all the way over to the left hand side. And already you should feel a stretch down the right hand side of your body. For those of you that might like a little bit more of a stretch, just cross that right foot over the left and continue to lean slightly to the left. Breathe into that stretch. Push down through your feet. Breathe in, and as you exhale, slowly center. Uncross the legs if you cross them. Breathe in, and as you exhale, stretch up again. And this time come all the way over to the right. And again, your option is to cross that left leg over. Just to increase that stretch if you wish. Your choice, you don't have to. I'll give you options because I know some of you are beginners. So just take that easy option. Then you can feel into your body. Breathe in as you exhale all the way up. And cross the legs if you need to. Release those hands. Come all the way down into what we call forward fold. Now that might be just too much for some of you on your lower back or if you've got tight hamstrings. So bend those knees if you need to bring the hands to the mat or to your shins if you can't quite make it to the mat. Bend those knees as much as you need to try and get your chest as close to your thighs as possible. If you have got the flexibility, push through those heels, straighten through those legs. And then hold on to opposite elbows. So if your knees are bent, you're here. If you're stretching out, you're here. Try pulling your belly button in, up and back. Creates just a little bit more space and you may find you drop down just a little bit more. Don't worry if you don't. The more you get used to your body, the more you'll understand making space enables you to go just that little bit further. Breathe. Maybe nod your head yes. And shake your head no. And then release. One more time. Breathe normally. And breathe in, and as you exhale, release those hands down to the mat. Spread those fingers wide. Take one leg back and the other leg back. And you're in a down dog. So again, if this is too much for you, bend those knees. Otherwise, come up onto the toes, push firmly into those arms, into those hands. Bring the head between the arms and then allow those heels to descend. Don't worry if they don't come all the way down to the mat, it's not a problem. I've been doing yoga for years and mine don't come down to the mat, so it's not a problem. Don't forget, bend those knees if you need to. Just take a moment in your down dog. Maybe walk the dog, as they say. Come up onto the toes of the right foot and then push that heel away as you come up onto the toes of the left. Up and down, just walking your dog. And breathe in, and as you exhale, bring both big toes together. Lift up that right leg. Bend that right knee. Look at the space alongside your right hand. That's where your foot's going to go. But again, if that's too much for you, if you're a beginner, from your down dog, come down to your knees. Take your hand behind your right knee and help it forwards. And you're in the same place as you would have been if you'd swung your leg through. Bring your arms up, palms facing. Release those shoulders and tuck the tailbone under and push those hips forward, and you get a nice stretch in this psoas muscle on the left hand side. Breathe into it for a second. Breathe. Breathe. Then breathe in, and as you exhale, take the left hand down on the inside of your right foot. As you rotate the body to twist, looking up at your right hand. Again, if it's too much, take the back of the hand, back of the right hand on your lower back, push into that hand and rotate the chest. Stay here, or rotate the chest and take the arm up. We're all different. We're all different body sizes and shapes. Just go with where your body will take you today. Breathe in, and as you exhale, take that hand down. Spread the fingers wide, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, and come back to your down dog. Push into those hands, take a breath. Remember, bend the knees if you need to. Take a breath, settle. Then breathe in, and as you exhale, take the left leg up. Again, bring that knee to the nose to bring your foot on the inside of the hand, or drop both knees, take the hand behind the knee, and you'll end up in the same place as me. And up become the low lunge. Tuck the tailbone under, push those hips forward, get your stretch in the psoas on your right hand side. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe in, and as you exhale, this time bring the right hand down. Try taking the left hand, back of the left hand to the lower back. Push into it to rotate that chest, and then take the arm up, or keep the hand here. You choose. Depends how you feel today. We never feel the same 2 days running. So one day you might be happy here, one day you're going to be here. It doesn't matter. We're all different, as I said previously. It's not how the pose looks, it's how it feels. Take that hand down, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, back. Again, remember, bend the knees if you need to. Push through those arms and take a breath. This is an inversion, and believe it or not, it's classed as a resting pose. If it's too much, you can drop the knees, big toes together, knees apart. Come into child's, especially if you're a beginner and you're finding it too much to have your head below your heart for too long. Take one more breath wherever you are. If you're in child's, push back up, briefly to your down dog. You're going to bring both big toes together again. You're going to lift that right leg. You're going to take that right foot on the inside of the hand, however you can. Remember, drop the knees if you need to. Drop that back knee. Breathe in, and as you exhale, look back in our low lunge. Top the tailbone under, push. For those of you that have got a bit more experience, you can try taking the hands down, tucking the toe, and coming up for a high lunge. But if you're a beginner, stay in that low lunge, because we're going to go into another twist. So you choose where you need to be for you today. Bring the palms together, down to heart center. Then take that left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Push into those palms, right elbow up to the ceiling. Push through that back heel. Breathe and hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wherever you are, knee down or knee up, hands down, back, down. Take a couple of breaths. Child's if you need to. And lift up that left leg. Again, it needs to come in on the inside of your left hand, however you can. Help it if you need to. Knee down, untuck the toes, low lunge. Tuck that tailbone under, push those hips forward. And again, if you'd like the option, hands down, tuck, lift. You don't have to, you can stay in that low lunge. You can do the pose exactly the same. Arms together, hands down. This time, right elbow, outside of left knee. Push into those hands, elbow up, push through that back heel. And breathe. Don't want a lot, do I? It's like learning to drive. How am I going to do all those things all at once? Especially if you're a beginner, so don't worry. Breathe. One more breath. Hands down. You're going to tuck that back toe if you haven't done so already. Lift that back knee and step back. Down dog again. Drop those knees. Untuck the toes. Sit back on your heels. I'll move just into the centre of the mat so you can see me a little bit better. If sitting on your heels is too uncomfortable, you could pop a brick, the yoga brick in there, and sit on the yoga brick if you wish. Because not everybody can sit on their heels, or you could sit on a cushion if that's okay for you. Roll the shoulders back and down. Breathe in, and as you exhale, take the right hand to the outside of the left knee, left hand, bring it around. I'll turn around so that you can see, so that it's on your lower back. Maybe try and get those fingers around a little bit further. Roll that shoulder back and down, and look over your left shoulder, just for a little twist. Breathe. Breathe in, and as you exhale, come back to center. So I'll turn as you take the left hand to the right knee, right hand lower back, travel those fingers around, roll that right shoulder back and down, and look over your right shoulder. Breathe into. Again, try pulling your belly button in, up and back like you did in your forward fold just now. You might find there's a little bit more space to twist around a little bit more, but don't worry if not. Just go with where your body takes you today. And breathe in, and as you exhale, release. Come forward into tabletop. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. You're on the front of your feet. Look back between your knees. If you can see your feet, pick them up and move them out of your peripheral vision. As we just do a little bit of spine mobilization. We're going to go into cat-cow. So you're going to breathe in, and as you exhale, begin to drop your abdomen, squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift the head, lift the heart, and breathe. Nice straight arms. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Breathe in, and as you exhale, push into those palms, and begin to round the spine. As if you're trying to push all the way up to the ceiling, because the head comes between the arms. Breathe. Breathe in, and as you exhale, again, drop the abdomen, lift the head, lift the heart, squeeze those shoulder blades. Breathe. Breathe in, and as you exhale, push into those hands. Round that spine, chin to chest. One more. Breathe in, and as you exhale, drop the abdomen, nice straight arms. Lift the head, lift the heart, squeeze those shoulder blades. And once more, push into the hands, round up to your cat. Breathe in, as you exhale, come back to center. Push back on your heels, roll back around, and come to a comfortable seated position. So if you can sit cross-legged like me, that's absolutely fine. If you need to sit here like this, that's absolutely fine as well. You find whatever position is best for you. Wherever you are, sit up nice and tall. If you can, palms on knees so that you can pull into your arms. That helps you just to roll those shoulders back and down, sit up nice and tall. Again, pull your belly button in, up and back towards your spine, create that space. Left hand down, right arm up, stretch up through the fingers, and come all the way over to the left. You can rotate your body and look underneath that right arm. Listen to your body and go with where it takes you. Breathe in, and as you exhale, that hand comes down and the other one goes up. So stretch it up first and then come all the way. Push down through that left hip And again, if you can, rotate just underneath that left arm. Everything is adaptable. Everything is where you wish to be. No right, no wrong. Remember, it's not how it looks, it's how it feels. And if you're getting a stretch, then I'm happy. Breathe in and as you exhale, come down. Take right arm under left and give yourself a lovely cuddle. Walk those fingers around your shoulder blades. Breathe. Breathe in as you exhale. Take your arms to the right, your head to the left. And slowly back to center. Arms to the left, to the right. One more each side. Arms to the right, head to the left. Arms centre, to the left, head to the right. Back to centre. And release. And there you go. Easy. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me. And remember, smile is contagious. Namaste.